Hey y'all, it's Jamie, 54-year-old trans woman from New Orleans, Louisiana. Now, yesterday I was talking to you all about how I met a girl named Bo, and she was a young trans girl too in Houston. And we hit it off and we became really fast friends. And after a little while, we became bored with Houston, so we decided to go to New Orleans. Now, today's story is really kind of embarrassing for me, I'm not going to lie. Before we left for New Orleans, some really shady older trans girls, just a couple of them, convinced us, got us drunk and convinced us that the girls did not make money in New Orleans, that only boys did. And they said if we were going to go there, we needed to stay out of makeup. Now keep in mind, look, I could get on here one day with no makeup and show you it's not that different. Like, it's really not that different. But, so, we go to New Orleans, and the first day there, I lose Bo. Yes, I lost her. She got in a car to go pull a date, did not see her again. I mean, I did see her again, but just not then. So, I decided to go out and try to make money because I was all alone in the city and I did not know anybody and I did not know what I was doing. And I ended up at a gay bar called the Corner Pocket. The Corner Pocket was having a stripper contest. I was 15. I was wearing girls' white leather fringe boots. I had puffy nipples and mosquito bites on my chest from hormones. Not much development yet, but puffy nipples. You could definitely tell something was going on. And I got up on the bar like that. No makeup as a supposed boy, but it kind of looked ridiculous. And the next week, I met a boy who was a dancer there at the Corner Pocket. And the next week, me, him, and another girl named Tasha that I met there, that he introduced me to, they asked if I wanted to party. And I said yes. I was by myself. I didn't know what else to do. So we started partying, and then they pulled out crystal meth. And they asked me if I'd ever done it before. And I said no, I'd only done coke. And so when it came my turn, I was like, sure, lay me out of line. And the guy said, no, his name was Brett. And he said, no, you can't snort this stuff. This is LA Glass. You have to shoot this for it to count. And I don't know what I was thinking, but it wasn't very bright because I said, okay. And I held out my arm and he drew up the shot and he put it in my arm. And I remember I stood up and I started to walk away and I was like, is that it? And then it hit me. And when it hit me, literally, I had an orgasm on myself spontaneously in that second, right there, just boom. And I stopped and I looked down and I said, holy fuck. And I fell back on the sofa. Later that same day, while I was all high on all of that, Brett convinced me to go with him to a gig he had out on a private yacht. Yeah, a yacht on Lake Pontchartrain in New Orleans. And he was meeting the owner of WRNO radio station in New Orleans. Yes, I'm spilling real dirt here. The owner of the radio station, WRNO Rock and Roll, he owned the yacht. And he paid for me and Brett to make a porno on the top deck of his boat, out on the lake, families sailing by, people fishing. And I'm on the top deck of this boat getting banged stupid by this stripper boy, hot stripper boy, but stripper boy, on film. And, you know, if you want to know what happens next, be here tomorrow. I love y'all, and I love the reactions I'm getting. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're all enjoying my story. Bye-bye.